So with this service, it's so worth it because Dun & Bradstreet will try to squeeze all the money out of your business for no reason when you can just use this service, which is dirt cheap, and you can actually get things added and it's gonna look like it's been there since day one. What up guys, this is Kelvin and welcome back to my channel where we discuss financial wellness, mindset therapy, and real estate. And in today's video, we're gonna be discussing one of the easiest and fastest ways to, I'm out of breath. By far the easiest and fastest way to build both business and personal credit. Whether you are a business owner or not, if you haven't used this service in some way, shape, or form, especially if you have a thin credit profile, you're missing out. So stay tuned. Okay, so full disclaimer. For informational purposes only, this will be the most detailed video about eCredable you will find on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, I teach people how to improve, build, and leverage their credit. At the time that I'm recording this video in August of 2022, we in America have now officially entered a recession. And this means three things. A, like 2020, we are now entering an opportunity where you can take part of another one of the greatest and largest transfers of wealth in our history. B, regardless to what the Fed has been saying all year long in reference to the interest rates and inflation, we can expect to see interest rates finally begin to decrease, which means, of course, you also have an opportunity to take advantage of better loan deals. And C, in order to take advantage of either of those options I just finished talking about, yes, it will become increasingly important to have great credit so that you can capitalize off of the recession, or unfortunately, you'll be forced to watch from the sidelines yet again. I own a credit restoration business. I also write mortgages for the largest lender in the country, and I train and coach small business owners on how they can gain access to unlimited capital to help scale their businesses through business credit. And no, this video is not clickbait. Yes, I will be teaching you guys today how to build and establish both personal and business credit with one platform. No matter which one you need help with, whether business or personal, eCredable is a great resource for both. Now, believe it or not, eCredable is actually led by a former president at Equifax. And their technology has been helping consumers and small businesses lift their credit by sharing data with credit reporting agencies since 2009. In my opinion, eCredable's real value is in their business service, but before we dive into that, I do want to go ahead and give you a quick rundown of how eCredable works in general for everyone. And I promise for my entrepreneurs, you will want to sit tight for this entire video to fully understand everything that I'm about to unpack. So first off, what is eCredable? What do they offer and how does it work? On the personal side, you must first understand that eCredable allows you to link up to 8 different types of utility bills to your eCredable profile. Now, the different types include power, water, gas, waste bills, your mobile phone, your landline, any type of cable or satellite or TV service, and even your internet bill. Now, once you link these different utility accounts to your eCredable profile, eCredable will then go in and download up to 24 months of your positive payment history from your online account. Now, once eCredable has this information, they simply take it and they report the payment history to your credit profile, which helps you build and improve your credit scores. And before any of you track stars put on your spikes and sprint to the comments to tell me about how this is a terrible idea and how this will have a negative impact to your DTI, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are flat out wrong. And I'm gonna explain why. Again, I am a licensed mortgage loan originator, and I have personally written well over $1 million worth of real estate deals and mortgage loans. So speaking from experience, I know for a fact it does not impact your DTI because underwriters simply go in and they're able to easily identify the difference. I'm literally the guy that pulls up your credit report, whether it be a hard or soft pull. I'm able to look at your credit report and use what I see to either approve or deny you for a mortgage loan. And it's extremely easy to tell the difference between a utility bill or what we call a self-reported account in comparison to real debt, like a credit card payment, an auto loan, or a personal loan, right? There's a big difference and it stands out like a sore thumb. And 9 times out of 10 on your full credit report, if you took a look, you would see under account type, it would literally say self-reported utility bill. So what the underwriters do is they simply exclude and ignore this and do not include it in your debt to income ratio. So again, any of these accounts that you add to your eCredable profile to begin reporting to the credit reports will be considered alternative credit. And that just simply means any type of payment that you're making on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis that does not traditionally report to the credit bureaus. An example would be your cell phone bill. If you have a cell phone bill with Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, that doesn't report on your credit report. It only does when or if, and I say that's a big if, you default, you don't pay, and they send it to the collection agency. And then, yes, it will report to your credit report as what? A charge off for collection account, which is what we want to avoid. So pay your bills on time, folks. So in the case of someone who has either a thin credit profile or you have bad credit because of a lot of late payments, having these alternative credit accounts report will only improve your credit because again, 35% of your entire credit score is based on your payment history. So if you have a lot of late payments and then we go in and we add all this positive payment history, it will increase the percentage of your on-time payments. And if you have no credit or a very thin credit profile, adding these utility accounts will then give you credit because you now have multiple accounts reporting, showing positive payment history. And this is even more so true on the business side because as you may know, with Dun & Bradstreet, your paydex score is pretty much solely based on your payment history. And this is the information that business lenders and vendors use to either approve or deny your business for funding and credit. Now back to the personal side. Now by now we should all be familiar with the Experian Credit Score Boost service where you can add different subscription services to your Experian credit profile. This is pretty much the same. The only difference is this will be reporting to your TransUnion credit report instead. eCredable has a few different services. So first we're going to start off with eCredableLift, which is pretty much what I just explained. On the personal side, eCredableLift will allow you to get access to well over 2,000 different vendor companies, which you can sync and link to your eCredable business account, and it will report to TransUnion. Then next, there's eCredable LiftLocker. Now, LiftLocker is actually designed to guide you on your journey to getting approved for whatever your goals are. Whether your goal is to get approved for your first home, to refinance your home, to get some credit cards, to get personal loans, whatever that is, the digital assistant will basically teach you and show you ways to get there, show you what you need to improve on, and then show you the necessary steps it's going to take to get you there. It's basically Credit Karma on steroids. So with the LiftLocker subscription, what you get is, of course, your FICO 8 and your Vantage 3 scores, right? So that means you get both of your full credit scores for TransUnion. You also get the Credit Compass, right? So Credit Compass is a service that TransUnion provides, which gives you a full breakdown of what you're doing right and what you need to improve on. Next, you get the Vantage 3.0 simulator, where you get to literally go in and see how many points you may get if you pay off a credit card, if you remove this late payment, you'll be able to see exactly how your score would change if you did XYZ. You also get net worth analysis if you've ever wondered what your net worth is or if you needed to get to a certain point. Extensive financial education, a lot of really great stuff there. You also get access to dispute directly online with TransUnion. If you see anything that's erroneous or inaccurate on your credit report, you also get identity theft protection. And again, you will get to report up to 8 different utility accounts to your TransUnion credit profile. Now, the awesome thing about LiftLocker is once you've reached your goal, it will then show you different credit cards and loans that you qualify for, so they basically take out the guesswork. And this is all done by simply connecting your financial accounts so that they can analyze your cash flow and spending habits. Now, this will be read-only access, so it is safe and secure, nothing to worry about there. Now to the price. eCredableLift is actually only $24.95 per year, not month, or you can do the eCredableLift for a measly $9.95 per month. So this is very affordable. And as for the personal credit side, this is pretty much eCredable in a nutshell. Now, if you would like to sign up for eCredableLift or eCredableLiftLocker, the link is in the description below. Use that special link to support this channel. Now, where's my business owners at? This is the part you've been waiting on, and I promise I'll make it quick. Now, I gotta start off this segment by reminding you, eCredable BusinessLift can literally take you from having no payday score, no IntelliScore, no Equifax score, to giving you your first trade lines on the business credit profile. This is super important because it's never been so easy. You don't have to go shopping on any websites. You just pay this small fee and you can link an unlimited number of accounts. If you have a thin credit profile, you don't have enough trade lines reporting, or you're looking to improve the number of trade lines and also improve your pay debt score, which is Dun & Bradstreet, your IntelliScore, which is your Experian, and then also your Equifax score, you're gonna wanna pay attention because this is for you. All right, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you've been wanting to hear. eCredable BusinessLift itself reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian, Ansania, and CreditSafe. Yes, you heard that correct. The monthly subscription itself reports to the top 5 business credit reporting agencies. It will be reported as a new Net 30 account. I promise you there's nothing else like this out there on the market. eCredable BusinessLift works pretty much the same way that eCredable Personal Lift does. The biggest difference is instead of just having one, again, you have all 5, and instead of being limited to just 8, you can have an unlimited number of accounts that you link, which is really important because, when it comes to business credit, payment history is king. Payment experiences, as we call it, is king. And each of those accounts that you end up connecting will either report to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, CreditSafe, or Ansania. For those of you who have never heard of Ansania, they are important. Ansania is an Equifax company, and in some cases, which we're about to get into shortly, can and may report to multiple reporting agencies simultaneously. The account types that are eligible to be connected include vendors and suppliers, virtual offices, and also physical offices. So if you have a commercial lease or rent, that works. Business insurance, other business services like web hosting. I know I have my GoDaddy service linked, whether you use Wix or whatever, Also, any small business cards that aren't reporting, any equipment and furniture leases, and then lastly, other legal services that you may be paying for. Guys, this is huge. Now to the process of getting these accounts added, because there's 2 ways you can do this. There's the automatic or the manual, okay? So first, let's talk about the automatic add. All you gotta do is basically go to the website, and and here's a pro tip, I will recommend that you, especially if this is your first time, go ahead and do this on a desktop or a laptop computer. You want to just log in, sign up, and then you're gonna click add new account. Once you click add new account, you're gonna search the name of the service. If you find it, you're gonna log into your online account with that company. And you may or may not have to go to a 2-level security clearance where basically they may request to send you a security code, text message or email. So if you see that, kind of pause, wait for that security code, and then type it in. Now this process does take time. It takes several minutes to verify. And from my experience, if it takes more than 10 minutes and you see where it says that it is searching for your account information or it's transferring or fetching the data, just wait, okay? Have a little patience, and if it goes more than 10 minutes, just refresh your page and most likely you will notice that it syncs. But really, there's 3 simple steps. Again, once you search the name, then you log into the online account, and then the 3rd step is just waiting for eCredable to do its thing. Now, for each of these accounts that you add, it's important to note if the account is in the business name, not yours, but the business name, it can report to all of the bureaus, right? Any bureau that is available. Now, if this service or this account is only in your name as the business owner, or it's in the name of another principal officer for this business, it will only report to CreditSafe, which is still good because CreditSafe is super important for a business credit. And once these accounts are linked, you are giving them read-only access. They cannot make any changes to any of your accounts. They're only getting read-only access so they can report the positive history. Now, the second way that you can do this is manual verification and what they call the on-demand verification service. Now, this does come at an additional price. What you want to use this for is anything that you cannot find in the search and anything that you know is not reporting. Examples would be, again, business credit cards that aren't reporting, like Best Buy. No, Best Buy does not report typically. So that would be one that you want to pay to have reported. Like virtual offices and other services that don't normally report and didn't come up in the search engine, you will want to pay for the on-demand verification. Now, with this on-demand, there is a slight difference. For the automatic ones that you verify, it will report monthly, okay? It will continue to report as you are linked. As long as you're linked, you can log in and you will see not only who it's reporting to, but it'll also show you your account number and the last time that an update was sent. Now, when it's an on-demand account that you pay a la carte, that you paid additional for the manual verification, it will only be reported once and one time only. But when they go through and they call over the phone to do the manual verification, they're gonna report it as if it's always been there. You're gonna get all of the data from the time that you opened that account till now. So with this service, it's so worth it because Dun & Bradstreet will try to squeeze all the money out of your business for no reason when you can just use this service, which is dirt cheap, and you can actually get things added and it's gonna look like it's been there since day one. Now, this process does take on average 1 to 5 business days because they are going through calling and manually getting this information. But I'm telling you, I have personally seen this with several of my students. It will have an immediate positive impact on your business credit profile. People have really been sleeping on eCredable. Yes, I just did the Steph Curry sleep.
The side out of bounds, Al Hoffman fly by. Sigh of relief in the building, realizing that Chef Curry with the shot has just put you to sleep. Comes a point in time when you got to send the kids upstairs.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my own dashboard. I took a screenshot of it so you guys can see. eCredable itself is reporting to all 5 of those reporting agencies. And the next one I definitely want to point out, because this just shows you the value that you get from this. Now with AT&T, I have both my mobile phone and my internet because I have fiber through AT&T. Each of those are considered 2 separate accounts because they have different account numbers. So I'm getting them reported as two birds with one stone. So for example, as you can see here, the top one, which is, let's say my wireless, is being reported to Equifax, CreditSafe, and Ansania. And then my mobile phone is also being reported to Equifax, CreditSafe, and Ansania. Then below that, I have Georgia Power. That's my power bill. And they also report two different addresses. Do you understand the value of this service? So so many people just sleep on eCredable. I'm trying to tell you, this is the easiest and fastest way to build credit. Now, in addition, eCredable Business also has an online marketplace where you can pretty much be provided with different resources for business credit cards, many of which I've reviewed on this channel, business loan, credit lines, legal services, business insurance, like whatever you need for your business. They do have a resource for you all in one place. So you can easily click view offers and see what's out there that you may be able to take advantage of. Now to the price. eCredable BusinessLift is only $9.95 per month, which is crazy, with a one-time fee, which is a setup fee of $49.95. Which, if you really think about the value that they provide, that is like, so you get so much bang for your buck. It's ridiculous. Lastly, I can't yet disclose the details, but I can tell you that eCredable has something very special on its way, a new service. It's always great to know that a business that's already providing such great value is still continuously looking for more ways to provide more value. Now, if you want to sign up for eCredable BusinessLift, do me a favor, use the link again right up here or down below in the description to show support to this channel. And as always, guys, if you found anything helpful, even remotely helpful in the slightest bit in this video, do me a favor, drop a like, a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more helpful content. Now, once you sign up for eCredable, because I know you are, I want you to tell me what it did for you. How many points did your score go up by? How did it improve? What types of accounts were you surprised that you were able to add? Because I know I was definitely surprised on what I was able to add. So this is gonna be a community. Like, if you're subscribed to my channel, which you better be subscribed to me. But if you are subscribed to this channel, like, this is gonna be a community, right? We are here to help each other, share helpful information. Don't be bashful or shy. And I want you guys to have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of the day it is. Thanks for watching.